Welcome Libra, this is Regina from Pacific Tarot, and I have pulled the Devil card as your second quarter overall energy. This is for April, May, and June of 2025, and this is describing an incredible sense of judgment. It's either coming from you or towards you. My sense is that it is an unconscious, reflexive energy that you put out into the world, that you view things that you don't approve of or things that go against your principles or against the grain, primarily because you are judging yourself. And I think this is a reflection from your past. This is a part of your conditioning. One of the reasons that you work so tirelessly and selflessly on behalf of others is because you were trained to do so. And if you didn't do so, you were ascribed a lot of not so nice things. And this was a way in which you have come to view your own actions and behaviors from this judgmental lens. It can be the most positive values that you are espousing or promoting, but if you're judging yourself for having failed in some way, if you find yourself to be flawed, it is important that you realize that you have been judged so by others in the past, and that it is that sense of self-judgment that is harming you now, a way in which you are robbing yourself of your humanity. You are not acknowledging your imperfect nature, which is perfection itself. And you are unable to grant yourself the forgiveness, the grace, the compassion that you so richly deserve. When one accepts the compassion with which we would greet anyone in struggling with far less of a challenge, then we actually release ourselves from the sense of perfection, from this illusion that everything will always be, can ever be right. And by that, I don't mean that we can't get something, that we can improve upon something. Of course, I don't mean that. I mean the quest for correct, for right, is a quest. It is meant to be a North Star. It's meant to be something we work towards, not anything that can be achieved by flawed human beings. And so I'm sensing this sense of burden that you're carrying right now, that you are entirely empowered to relieve yourself of. And this is a general reading, so it isn't going to resonate for all of you. If you're interested in a personal reading, information for that is in the description box below. I welcome all of you, particularly my familiars, and I appreciate the time that you're taking with me. So in April, the Four of Pentacles is the card that is describing your, I think, what may be the result of this sense of judgment. And it may optimistically or euphemistically be seen as, sort of sorting yourself out, preparing yourself, planning. But I do feel like you're holding on to the values or even the judgments of others as you move forward in April. You're moving very cautiously and deliberately, as if you don't trust yourself. And I do think that trust is key here. Trusting yourself, but also trusting the universe in that everything is going to work out. And that sounds naive even as I say it out loud, but the truth is that you have survived. you will survive, and that you're actually improving upon your participation in the world, your expression of your authentic feelings and beliefs. You are pursuing your dreams. You are taking yourself seriously. And so, in many ways, the sense of cautiously stepping out into the world is not bad. It just is an opportunity for you to recognize that you are prepared to do what you are attempting to do, and that you are in the right place. You have built the foundation that is going to ensure your independence. And that is important. You're not relying on anyone else for your care, your provision, your attention, and that ensures that you will move forward successfully. In May, the Queen of Pentacles seconds that emotion and really shows you luxuriating in your work ethic, in your discipline, in your devotion to your craft. And this is one of the beautiful aspects of the Queen of Pentacles, daughter of the Empress, one of at least 4 daughters of the Empress. Here you understand how rewarding, how good it feels to be productive. You understand how to work in attunement with others. You're more than happy to take responsibility for the efforts of others because you feel and truly believe that you are able to support anyone to engage more fully in the work that's expected of them. You're engaged in this attunement with others. In other words, asking others for the help that they need rather than dictating it to them. Not because you don't know, it's not perfectly obvious to you, but it's about helping others to acknowledge their strengths and weaknesses. And that's the basis on which their participation improves and is maximized. This is all about maxing out on the harvest that you're working towards. And you are the architect of maximizing the harvest. In June, the 4 of Cups. I love that you have 2 4s here because this is showing a real focus on stability. It even looks as though you have created a new cultural foundation for yourself by recognizing the routine that you were stuck in for a long time. And no doubt that routine was something that was framed for you by an organization you work for, by your family, the authority figures in your life. And instead of simply accepting the rules, you are recognizing better ways to get the support and assistance that you need. And understanding that if something is not appropriate, if you are offered something that doesn't feel like a match, then you now recognize that you have the skills, abilities, and the presence to manifest something different. You're understanding your own magic. This is your alchemy. You're learning this. You're grounding yourself in this alchemy as a further extension of your independence. The love you need, you can give to yourself. You can find out the workarounds that are necessary. If this reading is resonating for you, Libra, please like this video. Please share this with others if you feel moved to do so. And please subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I really appreciate all the support that you give. And I've pulled relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. I think that you are working out your relationship with a very powerful individual. This can be the relationship with a boss. It can be the relationship with a parent. It can be a very strong, domineering partner or friend or family member. I think that you are trying to establish yourself independently as so that you are not reliant on this person's regard for your efforts. You are establishing your own criterion, your own evaluation of what you do and what you want to do. And you are looking to those relationships that are reciprocal, not manipulative. In April, the Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Ten of Swords and the Three of Jades. So I do really like this combination. I actually feel that the Ten of Swords is about the establishment of your own independence, the lack of reliance on the expectations of others. You're removing that, kind of wiping the slate clean, recognizing the expectations of others, by and large, support their desires, not yours. And as a remedy to that, you have been building up uh, your own foundation, your own financial structures, your own home base, your own domestic circle, those things that give you an autonomy that allows you to feel freer to speak your mind, to move in the direction that best suits you. And you are all about a collaboration. This is what you are establishing, a completely different kind of relationship that does not rely on a hierarchy of authority with you underneath someone else. You're looking to a way of working with others that allows everyone to be an expert in their strength, their area of knowledge or skill set, and that everyone is committed to the success of a project or an effort and is able to take equal credit for that success. So this way of working collaboratively is increasingly important as a way of verifying your own authenticity. In May, the Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Hanged One and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, you've been hanging back, waiting for the clarity, for the illumination. You're sacrificing your former reliance on someone else's authority or opinion or resources or support in order to establish something new. You have an insight, you have an illumination or an awareness that you have been cultivating for a while, that you have been growing, that is illuminating your path to justice, the pursuit of your truth. And this is something that you are cultivating. You're doing it through a focused integration of your work ethic, so that you are practicing what you believe to be the best way to build a motivated and inspired team, to build towards a stunning success. And this is something that you are allowing yourself the space to process and understand that your control, if you have such control in the workplace or in the home, your authority is exercised differently than what you have experienced. You are about empowering others in the way that you have found empowerment. In June, the Four of Cups is clarified by the Seven of Jades and the Nine of Swords. There's a lot of reassessment going on, as I believe you have closed out some long time suffering, some sense of oppression, a sense of being hurt or in pain as a result of the actions or words of others. You have been judged unfavorably for some time. You have been seen as foolish, not serious, naive, and much worse, in a way that you are putting an end to. And this clearly is a long process, but as you change your attitude, your perspective, an understanding about the best ways you can work productively with others, you are experiencing the progress that you have made on your own, the lessons you've learned, what you now understand about investing in yourself, in your beliefs, in your dreams, in your efforts that was shielded from you before because someone else was always calling the shots. This very specific message may only be for some of you, but I do think that there are many of you that are undergoing a huge transformation in terms of a sense of autonomy and independence, even as you promote deeper connections with others, more equitable relationships with others. And I'm going to finish up this reading, Libra, with a talisman oracle. And what has come out is the growth of energy. And I want you to take a nice look at that card. I will read from the handbook. And the card itself is meant to be used as a talisman, like a good luck charm, right? So you have been very productive and organized. So it begins trying to prepare for the next step in your life. Your creativity is flowing. You have built a nest. And as you look at your potential, the future no longer seems frightening. Everything is in its place and you're growing the energy for a big new project. The 6 petals in the seed of life, that is the geometric design above, signify that a blessing is on your path and you have to take care and nurture your ideas to see them come to life. This newfound energy is bubbling up and your excitement is lighting up the room. Don't be surprised if people compliment your looks because of your radiant spirit. This card could also mean pregnancy or childbirth. Use this card when you're ready to start a new stage in your life or a new project requiring a lot of attention and energy. You can also use this card when you are launching a new business. Envision the eggs snuggled cozily together in their nest. They're safe and sound and they're growing every day. It's slow and tedious work that needs a lot of patience, but you've got this. I am ready for this new adventure. If you've enjoyed this content, Libra, please check out this video to my side and for more content that you might enjoy as well. Thank you so much, and until next time, namaste.